Hey there, everyone. This is Shabir from Fishfinder Source, and I'm here today with a review of the Raymarine Dragonfly. And is it worth the investment or not? Now, the Raymarine Dragonfly is a newer fish finder, and it is actually one of the coolest fish finders on the market right now. So let's just dive right into it. Let's talk first about the screen size, which is really unique about it. So it's got a 5.7-inch screen, which is on the generous side. Normally most fish finders in this range usually come with 5-inch screens. So this has a 5.7-inch diagonal screen. If you're to centimeters, that's 14 and a half centimeters, and it's a really generous screen, and you should be able to see things pretty clearly on it. As you can see from the picture as well, it's a color screen with pretty good resolution of 640 by 480. And from what I've heard and seen, the colors they're really good and they really pop out at you. So that is a really it's something really cool about the Dragonfly. The awesome thing though about the Dragonfly is the chirp sonar. Now, chirp sonar it's a new technology, and usually chirp sonar it'll set you back at least a few $1,000s, and you'll have these giant transducers that hook up to these giant 12-inch screens. And what Raymarine's done is that it's really cool that they've bought chirp sonar down to like an affordable level for everyone. For under $700 you can get yourself chirp sonar. So the special thing about the sonar in the Dragonfly is it's a two beam sonar. So it's got the 3D chirp sonar, which you can see at the bottom, and on top that is the traditional sonar that we generally see and that we're used to seeing with fish finders. So let's dive a little bit more into chirp sonar. Chirp sonar uses a fan-like beam to get lifelike images. So you know how 3D sonar works. That's the down scan and the down imaging. It shoots a really high frequency beam. So chirp sonar just takes that and it multiplies that. So instead of one high frequency beam, it's going to be like a fan of like this whole barricade of high frequency beams, and this gets you a really accurate picture, as you can see from the screenshot here. That in the middle of the screenshot, you can actually make out the schools of fish, and you can actually see the body of the fish, and you can make out the tail fins as well. So it is pretty cool. This is it's not too it's only 8 meters deep, but still the amount of detail that you can see is just astonishing. So that this is the main thing about the Dragonfly. The other cool feature in the Dragonfly is that it has a 50-channel GPS, so that's gonna give you it's gonna pinpoint your location pretty accurately. Now there's lots of configurations available, but there is an SD card that you can expand with, and you can there, it also comes prepackaged with Navionics maps in certain configurations, and Navionics is that's one of the best mapping packages there are that you can get for your money. The other really cool thing about the Dragonfly is that even with all of its really super advanced the features and all the technology that goes into it, it's really easy to use and really easy to set up. As you can see from the picture here, there's only three buttons, and that's all you need to work it. On the back, there's going to be only one wire that connects both the power and the transducer. Uh, it does all the adjustment by itself, so you don't need to keep tweaking the sonar settings for the best picture. It's going to do all those calculations by itself, and you can literally just turn it on and start fishing, and you're good to go. And as you can see from the picture here, the menu is pretty easy to choose between just GPS or traditional sonar settings, split screen, or the chirp sonar. It's really easy to use, and it's an incredible machine. There's lots of configurations available, so you can either get it just the display itself without charts and without a transducer. You can get it with just the transducer only, or you can get it with the transducer and U.S. coastal and inland maps, and these are gold Navionics maps, which have more detail. Or you can get it with the U.S. coastal and inland silver Navionics charts, which are still pretty damn good, but it's going to be a little bit less detail, but still more than enough for most anglers and most fishermen. So let's talk about who this fish finder is good for. And the awesome answer is that it's good for pretty much everyone, whether you're a newbie with your first boat and you just gotten into fishing, or you're a weekend angler, you've been doing this for a while, or even if you're a professional, and you fish in tournaments, and you're part of the pros, and you fish in tournaments and leagues. The Dragonfly is it's good for everyone. The only thing that professionals may not like about the Dragonfly is that you're not able to customize the sonar settings. Like I mentioned, that the sonar is automatic, so but there's no settings for you to manually tweak the sonar yourself. But otherwise, it is a beautiful fish finder, and it is an awesome machine. Some tech specs. It is waterproof. The screen is really bright. There is a temperature sensor built into the transducer. You don't need that separately. And with GPS, you're gonna get speed readings. And the transducer is pretty big. It juts out a lot, and it's quite big. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, no, there haven't been any complaints about the transducer snapping off or breaking off or anything. It's pretty sturdy, so as long as you've installed it properly, it should work really really well. And at the bottom line, I think the Dragonfly is an awesome fish finder. It's a great choice for anyone, and it won't break the bank, and it's gonna you're gonna be really happy with it on the water. It's gonna give you really good readings whether you fish in freshwater or saltwater. And if you found this review helpful, please remember to like this video on the bottom. You can also subscribe to our channel. And if you want to check out more details about the Raymarine Dragonfly, just go ahead and click the link in the description. That's Shabir from Fishfinder Source, signing off.